your inner purpose is everything about you. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your successes, and your failures. Your true values and principles. A journey within yourself, the real you. We have to know and understand ourselves before we can empower others. We can't give out what we don't have. We need to take the journey within ourselves to be empowered before we can empower other people. This is not something someone decides to do overnight. It is a journey of discovery. For us to be the best daughters, sons, wives, husbands, mothers, or fathers, we need to take the time to understand our true inner self and to connect with our true values. When you find your inner purpose, you will find the strength to stay on track. Today, we see others trying hard to copy exactly what other people do. They try so hard without understanding the other person's journey, which is usually a distraction from their own personal goals and aspirations. This book will guide you to stay on track, to stay positive in multiple situations, and most of all, to connect with the real you, your inner self. Hello, how are you doing on this wonderful day? My name is Miss Jennifer Tanguy, and I just want to ask you a question. Are you living your true purpose? Are you living a fulfilling life? Are you living a life pleasing to you and pleasing to God? Or you're living a life to please others? Are you living your true purpose? Do you know that life has an inner purpose? Do you live that life? You know what? I have something for you.
Jennifer in action as a mentor to young girls. An example is my daughter. She is 19 and she participated in the Miss African pageant. I saw Jennifer take her under her wings, and this shy girl became outspoken. Right now, she is as beautiful as ever. Jennifer is like an older sister to her and a strong influence in her finding her purpose.
I can attest to Jennifer's journey. As part of the Miss Africa Texas pageant, she really pushes the girls to think and to speak for themselves. And you think, oh, I know myself, I know who I am, but really to get up and say those words are powerful for them.
Just kind of having Jennifer as my partner and wife, and a lot of the things that I remember when she was just wanting to start, the pageant and all the planning and all the things. And I just remember the passion she had with trying to give back, trying to motivate the young girls and everybody else, just kind of motivational to kind of push them and do things.
It's always good to know what your purpose is, and knowing your purpose, you know who you are, and knowing who you are, you know who you're for.
I've known Jennifer for many years, several years, and I can attest to her resilience. She's always been very resilient, very smart, very hardworking.
I can tell you how proud I am that she is taking this step. I know the book is going to be a success. I know I can see brighter days for her.
Finding the Inner Purpose is going to be a very helpful book. I mean, not just for the younger generation, but to everyone, even our mom, because sometimes I feel like I don't know what I really want in life. So I can't wait to read the book, and thank you, Jen, for always giving me reasons to share.
Growing up as a kid, you have all these dreams, imaginations, and potentials. And you just keep thinking someday it's going to actually be real. And sometimes when people are being raised by a single parent, they might think they're at a disadvantage, but actually it's not. I mean, I don't want anyone out there who has a single mom or dad raising them to think that that's the end of the world or they have something less than other kids. As long as they're receiving love, I remember growing up with so much love. And then when I started growing up at a teenage age, I kind of realized that I had an inner strength to find myself and do everything for myself. Pretty much, if I'm doing it for myself and pleasing to God, I'm going to be the one to live for myself. And I just want to let everyone know that if you have that, you do it for you and please pretty much yourself and God. Doing the pageants and mentoring all these girls, after a while you get to see that you have a specific talent of motivation, and you get to motivate young girls and see how they grow up to be responsible women. I mean, I have pageant girls now who are moms and wives and graduates. So, and they call and tell me whatever I guided them towards, it helped. So what I did was helping them finding their inner purpose in life.
Finding your inner purpose, the journey. And this is Miss Jennifer Tangi. And just in brief, Jennifer has been a friend of mine since pageant days. I have known her to be a very passionate friend, a loyal person, and someone who is a go-getter.
Miss Jennifer Tangi. I've known her since 2014 when I was a contestant for Miss Africa Texas, and I ran as Miss Photogenic 2014 and Miss First Runner-Up.
I want to talk to you about my new book, my book called Finding Your Inner Purpose, The Journey. Most people ask me, Miss Jennifer, what are you writing about? What is this book about? So at this point, I want to explain to you that it's a book that came out of motivation. You know, at some point I used to, I still do the Miss Africa Texas pageant. I mentor these girls for about 7 years now, and also haven't been doing beauty pageants since 2004. You can also find a lot of information about me on my website, jennifertangi.com, and just read up about me a little bit more. I'll tell you though. I started doing all these pageants and I connect with the young girls, and they have all kinds of questions. You meet these girls and you find out that people have pretty faces, but some people could be empty inside. So my pageant is called Beauty. The slogan is Beauty with a Purpose. So I say it's not just a pretty face, it's what you can offer to the world. So I don't look at just a girl's face, I look at their hearts and see what they can give. And sometimes when I meet these contestants, they don't have much to give, so we start to search and see what we can offer the world. And I came to realize that I had a talent that I never really thought I did to motivate and connect with these girls, and some things I say was helpful, and I decided, and I had the motivation of writing my book. And today we are talking about the book. I mean, I'll have some questions about when do I get married, how do you know it's the right time. So I would sit down and I would explain these things, which I have everything in my book. Once you get to read it, you'll see where I'm coming from. And I tell everyone I am not a minister. I am just a young girl who has a ministry. Pretty much my life is a living ministry. My pageant is a ministry. It's not just a beauty pageant. It's a place where I can be a big sister to these girls and give them skills to kind of grow in this life, in this society today. Also, my book doesn't only appeal to the youth. I mean, I have people calling and asking, how do you manage 2 babies? I have twin boys, and I have some ideas in there how to manage multiples, and also how to be a mom and handle business and family and kids. Everything in there. So come August 29, do not forget to pick up my book. I'm going to have my first signing on September the 3rd in Plano, Texas. So follow up on my website, www.jennifertangi.com, and you get all the details you need to know about my new book. Thank you.
When you get the book, when you read it, the aim is, what is something about my inner self that I didn't know, my inner purpose. So stay tuned, really excited.
I'm definitely getting a copy because I know that I'll get a lot of very insightful information from this.
So this book is going to be a hit, and I will encourage every young girl to get it. Mothers, get it for your children, and also women to read it. It's not just for the young girls to find their inner purpose, but as women, for us to find our inner purpose as well.
It's always good to find your purpose when you're younger so that you can live in the way that God has for you. Doing a great job, Jen. Love you.